Hey everybody, welcome back to Around the Emirates podcast with Sara Mousa, where I speak to guests from across UAE about topics you want to hear about. Today I'm joined by the incredible Vidhi Shah. Hi Vidhi.
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Super excited to have you on the show. So I invited Vidhi to be on the show today because she is head of commercial valuations at Cavendish Maxwell. She is also a certified chartered surveyor from the Royal Institution of Chartered Surveyors. She knows all about numbers, all about properties. Please, Vidhi, tell me your story and what got you started.
So what got me started? It was I'm from basically a small town back in India, and valuation was never in the plan. Actually, I wanted to become a scientist, and I was very good at science, and it feels like it was meant to be. So valuation kind of chose me, and I got into a college uni which was all about construction, and I did my general management in construction technology, and it was really interesting, real estate. And then when Cushman and Wakefield, one of the international real estate firms, came to the campus, interviewed me, and I got into it. And since then, since 2007, I have never looked back. I've done nothing but real estate valuation, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it now. I don't even know what would my life look like if I didn't have valuation.
That's interesting. You say you thoroughly love it. What do you love about what you do?
I love all different kind of aspects that are attached to valuation. So valuation is kind of a mix. So it's technical, but it also involves a lot of people management. You meet all the, and because I'm on the consultancy side, so valuation has two parts. So you could either be client side, work for developers like EMAR or DH, etc., where you could do internal pricing, or you could be on consultancy side like I am, like work with Cushman Wakefield or Cavendish Maxwell, where I work currently. So there we work with many different clients. So your day is, even though it's valuation is quite a structured, organized process, no day looks alike because you're valuing thousands of properties. There's always challenges, and you don't you get a perfect balance of sitting it in the office, whereas going out on inspections, and I love all aspects of it.
That is awesome. So, what kind of challenges would come with valuation? It's a lot of math, I guess, isn't it?
There is like there's a lot of financial and technical aspects to it, but the good thing about valuation is there are thousands and millions of properties across the whole earth, but they are all can be grouped into five methods of valuation. So no matter what the property is, it can always be classified into one of these methods. So that makes it quite organized, and you always know what you are kind of doing. Yeah, there's always sometimes an assignment that would make your brain think a little bit more, but you would never feel like a fish out of water. You know what to do when you get a particular type of property.
I see. And what is the most interesting type of property that you evaluated or valued?
There are many actually. So when I started my career back in India, although that project didn't go ahead as planned, but we got to do a big study on I don't know if you know, but Asia's largest slum, which is Dharavi, which can actually be, they say that it can be seen through space, but not sure. But we got to do a study on that. That project didn't actually go through plan. And here in Dubai, I've valued all sorts. Like I've valued properties which are as small as a single office up to, I don't know, many people can say, but I've valued Dubai Mall as well.
Oh, very interesting. Can you tell me any secrets about that process?
Oh, I would, but then I would have to kill you.
Guess it's not my lucky day then.
But it was really interesting, like thousands of tenants and do all that analysis. I literally, it made me, it's one of my best exercises I've ever done.
I see. And what does a day look like, a day in the life for you? Is it like the typical 9 to 5 or is it weekends as well?
So it depends. Like a lot of our work comes in. We work with a number of banks in the region. So we work with around 50 odd banks in the region, and plus we work with all sorts of individuals, from private individuals to mega large companies as well. So it depends. It's never 9 to 5, and also depends on what kind of company you're in. At Cavendish Maxwell, it's extremely fast paced. So our model is like, because banks, they need everything as of yesterday. So we are churning out valuations very, very quickly. And then towards the end of the year, when a lot of private companies would need valuations for different type of purposes like corporate tax or end of the year accounts, and those are like bigger portfolio, bigger ticket size, which are now. So this is literally our busiest time of the year. But won't complain. Having a lot of work is probably a good problem to have.
I hear you. That's really, really cool. What is an interesting or funny or surprising or impactful moment that happened to you in your career?
I'll tell you, I don't know if it was funny, but I'll tell you a funny one. Like, because the valuation inspection is a daily part of valuation. Like you have to, because unless you see it, you won't know what are the properties that would impact your final value. So I went to inspect this big office building, and usually you're accompanied by, when it's a big building like that, you're accompanied by somebody like a client side who's going to come and show you around. So there was this guy with me, and we inspected everywhere. And we start from the roof and make our way down, and then we have to take photos of the basement as well. And when we got to the basement, I remember it was like 5 o'clock or something, and he said, "Ma'am, you can go in the basement." And I was like, "Why is he acting so odd?" And then I started climbing down the stairs. And I just felt like I just didn't like the energy of it. So I just took a few pictures from the stairs of the basement. And then I came back up and I was like, oh, I just got scared. It was all dark and all. And I was like, yeah, there is a rumor that the basement could be haunted. I was like, cheers, man. Thanks for telling me that. You could have told me before.
Well, haunting or valuing haunted areas wasn't exactly in your job description, I would imagine.
No. So I hope I didn't bring anything with me from that day.
I mean, I'm sending you the good luck and the good blessings and the positive
Thank
energy
you.
to help you with that. That is a very interesting story. I actually haven't heard a story like that in a while, so I appreciate you sharing that. And I'm just curious, is there something that you want people out there to know about what you do? Like if people have never heard about your career and your kind of focus, what do you want them to really know about what your career is about?
So, valuation can be in a lot of different aspects. So, you could value arts and antiques, you could value like monuments. So, we value real estate. And real estate could be anything like a single apartment or a villa, or it could be towers, shopping malls, hospitals, hotels, whatnot. And these are required for various different purposes by our clients. Like they could be developers like the Mag Pingasi, EMAR here, or they could be bank or financial institutions for various different purposes, like either financial requirements from the bank to disburse loans or for the companies to meet their usual accounting exercises like end of the year, books of accounts, or it could be internal purposes, it could be transaction, it could be insurance purposes. So these are the various different purposes for which the client would reach out to us to do a valuation.
Very nice. And is there a final word of advice or words of wisdom you want to leave with people that are potentially considering the same career?
I have, what can I say? I think I've never had a magic potion or anything. All I've done is hard work. And I know a lot of people say that people should start working smart and not hard. But in order to work smart, you still have to work hard to know how to work smart. So I would say like hard work's got me where I am today. And
I
every
love
journey
that.
is different. So just trust your journey. There's no perfect timing. Just keep moving.
I love that. Very, very ambitious, but also very to the point, very impactful. And honestly, we need more people out there that understand that it is a journey. There will be ups and downs. You may even need to value a haunted house. You never know, it's part of the job.
Absolutely.
But it's very cool. It's very cool to see where it comes from, to hear where it comes from. Obviously, like a building cannot be open to the public unless it's valued, right? Is that how it works?
So, sorry, I didn't understand like what you were
Like when
asking
you
exactly.
when you look at a valuation of a building or an office, can it be open to the public before that, or how does it work in terms of being accessible?
So, because it's a process, if even if you are going through a transaction, you have to get a valuation. Valuation, I would say, is like a necessary evil. You have to get it done, whether you are transacting, whether you're filing for tax, or you're getting a loan, or any purpose whatsoever. You have to get valuation done because ultimately that asset sits in your books and you have to do something with it. So you have to get to know the value. So even when market's going up, you need valuation done because you want to know what the value of your property is. If it's going down, you still need to know what the valuation of the property is. So it's like a
It's an
necessary evil.
ongoing process. Yeah, it's an ongoing thing. I see.
Always. And it's
Always.
always as at a particular date. It can never be in the future. It can be
Mm,
in the past. If we had the data, you could value something in 1986, no problem. But you can't even value it one day in the future.
I see. I see. So it's you have to even no matter what happens, even if been a building or asset that's been there for 10 years, you still have to every now and then evaluate based on certain standards and requirements.
Exactly. Like one example could be, like the 31st December is usually when most of the clients would require it for end of the year.
Mm,
And if you remember a few years ago, the valuations must have gone for the EMA portfolio as of 31st of December. And on 1st of January, the address hotel caught fire. So hence, all the more reason why you can't value it in the future, even if it is just a day in the future. You just don't know what might happen in a day.
very interesting. Well, thank you so much for talking to me, Vidya. I've learned so much about valuation, which I didn't know that I had to know, but this is definitely like a good life life knowledge. So I appreciate you telling me all about valuation and the importance of haunted houses.
No problem.
Have a great day.
I've never had somebody so interested in valuation, so I've got all excited.
I am so happy for you. I appreciate you being on the show, and I hope to speak
Thank
to you
you.
soon.
Thank you. Take care.